So this video is going to be most likely take about a couple of minutes. It's not going to be a very long video. I just came out in the nature, guys, and I want to talk to you guys about spiritual attacks. Now, chosen ones, most of you have most likely not been aware of this, but for a very big chunk of your life, you've been attacked, and usually on a daily basis. So these attacks have been coming from your parents, sometimes your relationships, sometimes your family, sisters and brothers. But I can tell you something. What is the most freakiest thing? A lot of people who have been attacking you on a daily basis, they have not even been aware that they're actually attacking you. Now let me repeat this. A lot of people who are attacking you on a regular, they are just being used as vessels. But the actual attack is coming from the spiritual realm, because you see, a chosen one, you have got a light. I've told you guys, you've got a light with you. And in the spiritual realm, those entities, they can understand, they can see, they can detect that light. They know where that light is coming from, so they follow the light. And most of the times, you will just notice people coming all of a sudden, just coming into your life. They just come out of nowhere. They appear out of nowhere. It is going to look like a horror movie. They appear out of nowhere. They just come. Oh, how are you? And this, tell me about you, and blah, blah, blah. They start talking to you. Many of them, they are thinking that, okay, we can be friends. Some of them, they are thinking we could be partners and things like that. And even sometimes, even in your own family, a lot of people, they have continuously been attacking you without even knowing that they're attacking you, even including your narcissistic parents. Some of you guys, if you've been born in dysfunctional families, even your narcissistic parents, they have not been aware that they're attacking you on a daily basis, on a regular. It has been happening ever since you was a kid. You see, one time I was on a bus. I was traveling from, there was a destination. I was coming from somewhere, so I just hopped on the bus anyway. I sat at the back. Opposite me, in those days it was post-awakening, so I had awakened, obviously, in those early days, I think it was the early months, I had awakened. So I hopped on the bus, and on that bus there was somebody opposite me. That particular individual had something on that t-shirt, "Your soul is mine." Let me repeat this, guys, listen to this one very closely. The person seated in front of me in those days, very weird, the freakiest individual you can ever think about. All dressed in black, something with the hair, something with the nails and something like that. You would know this person automatically, this person is a witch. But you see, on a 3D perspective, you will never be able to understand what that person is all about. Now, on a 5D perspective, you will understand the demon behind those kind of individuals. On that person shirt, the t-shirt that she was wearing, there was written, "Your soul is mine." Now, in my mind, automatically I knew I just encountered the next one. And what I did in my mind, I said to myself, no, my soul is not yours. You see, chosen ones, let me tell you something. A lot of people, they're after your soul. So many of you think that these narcissists just jumped out of the sky and they just jumped out of nowhere. They just came out of nowhere. These narcissists, everything you see happening in front of you guys, chosen ones, it has been premeditated. A lot of these individuals in the spiritual realm, they have been guided towards your direction. So why are they being guided towards your direction? They've been guided towards your direction because they want to come around and take you off your path. So they know the purpose ahead of you, chosen ones. They know the light that you carry within, and they know the purpose ahead of you. So most of them, even subconsciously, some of them they don't know it. They are guided towards your direction. I've continued to see this along my journey, chosen ones. Ever since I woke up, I have continued to see this along my journey. People, they will come out of nowhere. Let me tell you something, you'll be surprised. People that are going to come out of nowhere, and you're going to become more aware when you get awakened. Because remember, when you awakened, you're becoming more aware about your surroundings, your daily encounters with people, the things you see on a regular basis, the things that are coming to you on a regular basis. You're becoming more aware about your environment and your surroundings. But one of the things you're going to realize, chosen ones, is you're going to realize you have always been attacked from day one. The reason why people have been after you is because they can see the purpose that you have on this planet. They know the purpose on the very spiritual realm, and in a very spiritual perspective, they know the purpose that you have on this planet. So they know what you're here for. Even before you know who you are, they already, those particular entities, they know what you're all about and the purpose that is ahead of you. And that's the reason why you've been going in circles from day one. Your parents, there's nothing you could do. You could do in your own home. Your brothers, isolation. Your partners, sometimes they're trying to poison you. Most of the times you've gone into, you've been involved in accidents. You've been involved with this. You've been involved with very toxic relationships, psychopaths, and you can name it all. Chosen ones. Let me tell you something. The spiritual attacks, they have always been coming from day one. But you see, the thing is, you are now becoming more awakened and you're becoming more aware about these things. You're becoming more aware. Now you're starting to see family members, not for what you want them to be. Not exactly for what you want them to be, but exactly for who they are. You are seeing a lot of these individuals for who they are. So that's the reason why you see a lot of times these things cause a lot of separation, because now you're starting to understand that there's people who don't wish you well, including your own family, parents, your brothers, your sisters. You understand now on a spiritual level, these individuals, they don't wish you well. So what is usually happening is that now you're starting to separate yourself from those kind of people. But you see, for a very big chunk of your life, you are not aware of the spiritual attacks that have been happening along your journey. You've not been aware of this. Chosen ones, let me tell you something. It still happens until this moment, but now it's like I'm more aware about it. You know what I mean? So when I see these kind of entities, whichever vessel they bring along, or I meet on the journey, I will know. You know what I mean? So I will know that particular entity and what they're all about and what they want from me. You know what I mean? So I will know. It does not matter who they are. Let me tell you something, chosen ones. The very moment you tap into that spirit of discernment, that spiritual discernment, and you know that you can discern a lot of individuals, that is post-awakening. You know these entities for who they are. You know people for who they are. You know exactly where the spiritual attacks are coming from. Let me tell you something. There's nobody can get through. Guys, it is going to feel as if you're walking in some kind of a simulation whereby now you're able to understand people for who they are. Not exactly what you want them to be, but exactly for who they are. You see, a lot of times, those individuals, the only thing they want from you, they will come with a very sweet smile. You know what they say? The devil doesn't always come around dressed in funny clothes or things like that. The devil always comes around in a suit. If it's a woman, they will come around in a very beautiful dress and very nicely dressed with very high heels, with the best makeup you can think about. But the devil always comes in ways you do not expect. But let me tell you something. There's only one thing they want from you, chosen ones. There is only one thing they want from you, chosen ones. They want to drag you off your path. In worst case scenarios, they even want to take your life. So these are some of the things that are very difficult to understand. And when you understand them, sometimes they will take a lot of time to digest. The chosen ones, you guys, you know yourselves already. A lot of these individuals, they know the destiny ahead of you. Even before you know yourself, before you know who you are, they already know who you are on a spiritual level. So you don't think so, those individuals, they are gravitating towards you for nothing. Everything has been premeditated. Because I've told you guys, these entities, they are looking for the light. You know what I mean? So whenever they are walking around, they're looking for the light. It does not matter how far away you are from them, they will send somebody towards your direction. They may have to travel kilometers away just to come around and intercept your process or intercept your path. But most of the times, they are going to send somebody closest to you. If they cannot reach you, they're going to send your father. If they cannot reach you, they will send your family, your brothers, your sister. That's why you see a lot of times families are getting separated in this way, whereby your own family members want to destroy you. And you're thinking that, why on earth my own family, the first people in the first place that are supposed to wish me well, why on earth are they the first people who want to take me out? Your own brothers, your own fathers, sometimes even they are doing better than you. They are driving big cars, they are sleeping in mansions, but most of the times they do not like something about you. You see, the essence of a chosen one is an essence which is also intimidating. So whatever it is you got going on with you, people do not understand the reason why. But for some reason, there is something about your energy that people do not like. Because you have got something, the spirit within you is something that other people do not have. There is something within you that other people do not have, and they will never have most of the times. So that's why you see, it's because of that. It turns into envy, and eventually it turns into jealousy. And of course, we know that a jealous person is a person who also wants to attack you, even sometime on a physical level, or sometime emotionally, or even sometime to take whatever it is you have going on with yourself. So that's why you see, post-awakening, you are more aware. You are seeing things clearly. You know, the veil has been lifted eventually. Now you can see things clearly. You can look behind the veil. You can see people for who they are. They can fool around. They can come around dressed in nice clothes. They can come around with the best makeup. You will know people for who they are. Because remember, the chosen one, especially post-awakening, you are looking at people, at people's spirits. You're not looking at what they are wearing, how much money they have, and whatever it is they got going on with themselves. You are looking at their spirit. Because when you wear spiritual glasses, you can never take them off. It does not matter who you are. When you wear spiritual glasses, let me tell you, chosen ones, the very moment you awaken and you snap, and you wear spiritual glasses, you can never take them off. They can try to come around. They may try to come around and fall with you. They want you as a boyfriend. They want you as a girlfriend, or things like that. And the devil, when they're sending those agents towards you, they're going to send the most cunning ones, you know. Let me tell you something, chosen ones. When I met the greater narcissist, you cannot believe. The greater narcissist, guys, you cannot believe how that person presented themselves in front of me. You cannot believe this. It was almost too good to be true. So most of the times you are going to meet those individuals you cannot expect. Those are the individuals that have been sent your way to drag you off your path, sometime even to eliminate you, to kill your light completely, and to bring you down to their darkness. So, in this video, I just want to let you know, chosen ones, that sometimes it does not mean that for awakened empath or awakened people is all peaches and cream, you know what I mean? So it's like the struggle continues, you know what I mean? The journey continues. Well, this time it has turned from a struggle to a journey, you know what I mean? So before it was a struggle. Sometimes you were struggling to survive, you were struggling to live, you were struggling with your health and the things like that, but now it is a journey now towards your best self, you know what I mean? The best version of you. So it's like a journey of growth, you know what I mean? Now you are aware, and now you're starting to walk this journey. So the journey as well, I'm telling you, chosen ones, it is not a smooth one. It turns from a struggle to a journey, you know what I mean? You're going to continue seeing these individuals around you. It is important for you to know that you're supposed to have a very strong spirit of discernment. If you do not have a spirit of discernment, you have got to ask the universe, you have got to ask God to give you more of the spirit of discernment, so that you can be able to understand these entities whenever you meet them along your journey. Because I can guarantee you guys, those individuals, they do not want to rest until they see that their mission is accomplished, which most of the cases it will never be accomplished. Why? Because you are a chosen one. You're a person of truth. You're a person radiating on the frequency of love, and you're a person who is here for a purpose, and that purpose has got to be fulfilled. It does not matter who or whatever it is they send your way, it has got to be fulfilled. But you see, as you walk along your journey, chosen ones, there's going to be more exposure about the people that have always been around you and the people you always get involved with on a daily basis, on a regular. It is going to be more obvious and more clear to you who has been who, and exactly what role have they been playing in your journey along your path. So be aware. Pray for the spirit of discernment. You have got to understand the spiritual attacks. They have always been happening. So they keep on happening, but this time you are more aware of them. So along your journey, whenever you see them, you know which direction to take, and you always know how to protect yourself, because I've always told you, chosen ones, number one priority in your life is to protect your own energy. When a person comes in and you notice or you smell something off of them, let them go immediately and just walk the other way. So of course, you guys already know I love and appreciate your support. It was just a quick video. I hope everything resonates, and if that does so, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below, guys. You always know I love and appreciate your support. Much love and blessings. Desmo signing out, and I'll catch you in my next one. Peace.